they played the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
The next stage, we cross a body of water somehow, and we're now into the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy. Like I said, we're kind of just going across all of Europe here, and take a look at what happens when we kill these harpies. We take off their heads. The fact that all of the enemies have this extra little bit to their death animation is really brutal. Oh god, fun for the kids. I mean, I say all this stuff, but games like this were made for kids. They were made to be sold to your children. This stage is an interesting kind of puzzle at first. I mean, there's a lot of different areas we can go through here, and what it's nice about playing as Eric is that we have the super jump, meaning we can skip past this area. There are other areas similar with John Morris if you happen to swing by on your whip, and I unfortunately won't get to show those off. I probably won't do an extra part for this game, there's not a ton else to it. It's just your standard Castlevania fare after all. It's not like, say, 3 where there's an entire alternate pathway and all that stuff. Or 2 where there's multiple endings. Ooh, there we go. Speaking of 2, we got the Bloody Tears playing. Nice. Oh god, it immediately got interrupted by this boss. Kill him! How dare he! I like that there's a lot more mini-bosses throughout the game. It kind of gives the game, like, a bit more meat in the stages. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I mean it. It makes the stages a bit more memorable when you have multiple bosses to deal with. And also, yeah, look at that. The tower is literally leaning back and forth as we're going up it. There's another example like I was talking about last part, where it's a unique idea for a stage that they're able to execute thanks to the fact that we're on a Sega Genesis now. And this is another instance where playing as Eric can be very useful in case you want to use the super jump. And just skip a whole bunch of it, like so. None of you Medusa heads come near me, I'm warning you. Aha! Oh, goddammit, I got hit by that one. And as we exit here, we're higher up to somewhere? I don't really understand where we are, but hey, look at that, we got some mummy enemies. Honestly, even today I regret that awful mummy joke I made during Castlevania 3 or 4? I don't remember which one. I think it was 4. Now as we're ascending, we have an auto-scrolling segment of sorts, which is kind of unique for the Castlevania series, and the way the whole stage is spinning around us and all the enemies are dropping little bits of ammo that fly into us is quite epic. Again, it's moments like this that make stages memorable. This game is a lot shorter than Castlevania 4 or even 3, honestly, despite that being on the NES, but it makes an impact. A lot of the stages, you'll remember them long after beating the game. Even if you don't beat the game, you'll remember them. For a lot of people, that's the case. They never got past stages like this, but they sure as hell remembered them. As we go over here... I think this is a checkpoint? I hope it is. Oh, we're onto the boss, aren't we? Yep, here we are. So we have this kind of gargoyle bat thing, kind of like the original Castlevania's first boss. Ah, there we go. That was our first death, and we didn't even get to show off the unique death animation because of how the whole stage is rotating like that. Basically, as soon as Eric dies, his spear comes back and stabs him into the ground, which is quite brutal. Quite brutal indeed. But I guess on a spinning platform like this, they couldn't really execute that well, huh? We'll certainly see it later on. I'm guessing the way the whole stage is spinning could disorient some viewers, so a little warning there. Just the whole fact that the platform is moving around us. And if you're going to play this game for sure, you definitely experience it a lot more. But personally, I've never had a problem with it. I guess if you're prone to this sort of stuff, it could be bad, but personally, I find the Banjo-Kazooie stage in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate much worse. I honestly can't bear that stage. I guess that's because of the movement's a bit more complicated in that game, but... Anyway, that's the end of the Gargoyle boss. Give me that orb. We gotta do a much better jump than we did last time. Here, there we go, look at that.